everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review of a brand new niche fragrance that's just come out from Matiere Premiere, which is called French Flower. I was lucky enough to go to a launch event of it here in London, and I have been loving this ever since the first smell. I really love it. I think this might be my new favorite niche, or certainly one of them. So I'm going to be letting you know what this smells like, give you my impressions and review. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We are all about perfumes. I have hundreds of videos just like this, plus my blog. So do check them out if you're looking for videos on whole ranges, different types of perfumes. I have pretty much anything. And if you're a regular, do check to see if you are subscribed and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. You can sign up to my newsletter as well down below in the description box, where I'll also leave the link to where you can buy this fragrance and where you can pre-order the fragrance that I'm releasing that's coming out later this year. So Matiere Premiere, really interesting brand, and at the event it was so cool because the actual perfumer was there, not just sort of marketing people, so we really could get into detail about the ingredients and how the perfume's made. So I'll show you the event now. So the gentleman that's the perfumer behind this is called Mr. Grichard, and he has worked for a lot of the big fragrance houses. He created the Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez range of perfumes and has worked on loads and loads of famous perfumes. And he is from a perfumer family in the south of France, in Grasse, Provence, which is where a lot of perfumers go to learn the trade and where the sort of original French perfume culture and ingredients are grown from. So he has grown up around these fields of flowers and understanding the process right from the very beginning, which is so interesting. So in French Flower, they use tuberose as the main note, and it's actually tuberose that's literally grown on his tuberose farm. Which is so cool. They were saying apparently a lot of tuberose comes from India. There are huge fields of it in India, which is really cool. And it's actually a flower that originates from Mexico, which I didn't know. And he's used two different types of tuberose. There's an absolute tuberose, which we smelled the ingredients independently, and it was really strong, quite grassy, earthy. And then a more traditional type of tuberose scent, which apparently is sort of the oils get put through like a wax, and that's how the scent gets made. It's all very interesting. And I think it's right that tuberose smells at night. It's not like a day flower. You get the scent at night, which is really exotic, I think, and cool. And it's all organically grown. And then there's a hint of ginger oil, green tea as well. But the other main note in here is pear. Now, if you're a regular here, you'll know that pear is one of my favorite perfume notes in the world. It's in my favorite fragrance, Jimmy Choo. It's in Lancome Idole. It's in so many perfumes that I love. And this fragrance for me is like at least 50% the scent is pear. So it's pear and tuberose. And I cannot get enough of it. They use these ingredients in really strong quantities. They said much stronger than most other perfumes do. So this is an eau de parfum, but it's very concentrated and strong. And when I first sprayed this and smelled it, I love the scent, but it's quite refreshing and light and very feminine. So I'm getting this tuberose and all this pear, and I was thinking, oh, perhaps like it's not gonna last because these aren't super strong, heavy scents, but it really did last, and it lasted like onto the next day. I could still smell it on myself for hours, and on my skin, like I could go like this and the next day and I could still smell it. So it really is good for the lasting power, even though it is pretty and a fresh pear. So I'm definitely impressed with this. I haven't ever smelled a perfume that has these delicate notes but has the lasting power. It kind of reminds me of Armani My Way, but with loads of pear added. So it's got the tuberose but the pear, and I think the pear really improves it, so I prefer this to My Way, definitely. It comes in this 100ml size, and it's not cheap. It's definitely a niche price range. I think you're looking about £190, and this is just coming out now. It's going to be in Harrods, Selfridges, so as this comes out, I'll leave the links down below. And I think Harrods ship to the US, they ship internationally, so it's definitely an investment, but I love it. And I think it's not often that I find it a niche fragrance, which I think is actually worth hundreds of pounds that they charge, but I do think this one is. It's definitely unusual in the sense that that pear really lasts, and the bottle and everything is fairly minimalistic, but they've sort of said they've put all their money into the scent, not the bottle and stuff. So I get that. They have a bunch of others in the range which are stronger. They're all sort of unisex, but there were some that were really quite masculine, leathery. There was a rose one, intense rose, but this was definitely hands down the best out of all of them, if you like the kind of scents that I like. So yeah, so let me know, guys, if you've tried any of the Matiere Premiere fragrances, which one's your favorite? Have you got to try this yet? I know this is literally just launching, so it's not going to be available just yet, but if you're watching in the future, then I'm sure it will be widely available. But yeah, really loving this, definitely Soki approved, very impressed. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.